Mavs win. Chris Paul, Friday was his 37th birthday. That night and then yesterday. So the 2 games he's played as a 37-year-old, he's had a total of 17 points and 9 turnovers and almost as many fouls as he has had assists. So here's a question that Tim Legg, I host the NBA shows now. So I've talked about the NBA more this year than any other year of my life. And I never would have thought I would ask this question. But Leggs, are the Mavs about to knock the Suns out of the playoffs?
I don't think that's going to happen. And here's the thing. You've got to make an adjustment now if you're Monty Williams, because here's the deal. If you're going to give up that many, and I call them practice shots because I don't think these are difficult shots that the Mavericks role players are making. These guys have time and they've got space. If you're going to give those up, well, then you better be walling off against Luka Doncic. That's not the case. They have both right now. Luka gets to the rim pretty much whatever he wants. He's getting a lot of single coverage in the post so he can get to the basket. He can get to his step back 3 whenever he wants to. So you haven't really taken anything away from Luka Doncic as a scoring threat, and yet you're giving up wide open catch and shoot threes. The adjustment has to be the defenders on those guys spotting up, Greeny. They've got to just be one step closer. They're almost rotating too far toward Luka prior really to any action taking place, and now they can't recover because he's got so much strength. He's putting this ball on a rope to the other side of the floor, and these defenders are not having enough time to get there. So Monty Williams, pick. Do you want Luka to shoot the ball 30, 35 times and get 50 to beat you? Or do you want to try to take away the threes? What's it going to be? He hasn't done either in the last 2 games, and I think that's where the adjustment comes, and that's why I think Phoenix is still in control.
How do you see it, Wendy?
Well, look, I do think the Suns are in some trouble because it is now a 3-game series and the Mavericks have the best player. And I have seen repeatedly in my career the best player carry his team against better teams. That said, Luka did not play great these last 2 games, as Leggs just mentioned, scored under 30 points in both games, and the Mavericks won. So here you have a classic situation. Do you camp down on the star and make the role players have to deliver, or do you stop the role players? Monty Williams already addressed that after last night's game, talking about how he couldn't believe how open Dorian Finney-Smith and Davis Bertans got. You cannot let guys like that have wide open shots. So it would not surprise me, not only does Chris Paul play smarter starting in Game 5, but that Luka's scoring goes back up, but the role player scoring goes back down as the Suns pick that poison.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.